Hello, hello. I am Reina Ludwick, and we are in our Virgo New Moon Somatic movement class. Thank you all so much for being here today. Those of you that are joining live and those that are going to be joining on the replay. Um, just want to set the stage for you. So if you have some space, you just need some room to walk around or move in your living room, your kitchen, your bedroom, wherever feels good for you. I am going to ask you to take shoes off, socks off, be barefoot. This is preferred just so you can feel the texture of your feet on the floor and start to notice those sensations. Have some water nearby if you get thirsty while we are doing stuff. And then a journal, like a piece of paper or a notebook, a pen, something that you can use to catch your reflections and your thoughts. And as we get started, I will share some of the Virgo New Moon energy with you. It's also in our PDF. But the Virgo New Moon, which occurred on August 23rd, 2025, marks a significant moment for new beginnings and setting intentions related to healing, routines, and daily life. This lunation is unique because it's the first of two consecutive new moons in Virgo in the same year and month. Not the same month, but the same year. The second of which will be a partial solar eclipse on September 21st. This rare event amplifies the themes of the Virgo sign, encouraging a double reset, offering a potent opportunity for growth, clarity, and aligning practices with personal well-being at the center focus. So, whatever you want to do to set your intention for today, there's some topics that can be highlighted about thinking around your health, your work scheduling, financial planning, or even personal independence or alone time. So if there's something in that kind of genre, one of those topics that you would like to maybe set an intention for today, that you want to bring in more health, maybe you want to become more movement oriented in your day, or maybe you want to think about how can I align my work life scheduling with pieces in my life that bring me a lot of joy, like going dancing at night. So how can I carve out some time there? Or financial planning, like just looking at your budget or taking time to think about what are you spending on, because those things are typically something that matters to us and maybe it's unintentional and we're not paying attention. So making sure that you're putting your money towards goals or things that really bring you a lot of pleasure and joy and fulfillment and meet your own values. If none of those things resonate with you today as an intention for our class, that's okay. My intention is just that we get into our bodies, that we connect with our own nervous system, that we learn to listen to what our body is guiding us to do. So when we talk about somatics, it's a big, broad umbrella. There's a lot of individual healing modalities that are underneath that. And dance, of course, is one of them. But when we are talking about a movement-based class, I want you to think about your connection, your relationship to your own body. So starting to notice when I'm giving you a prompt as we go through this class, do you actually want to do it, or are you just doing it because you're getting told? And is there something else that you could do that seems more kind, more caring, more compassionate, generally just more understanding of where your body is today? So one of the things that I learned when I had the big car accident in 2018 was how to slow down my process of recovery and healing, and trusting that my body was working with me and not against me to get me to the point of recovery, and that I had to build trust with it. And I had been overriding my own body's needs for years by being a professional athlete and not allowing it time to recover in between things, just because of how patriarchal our society expects you to keep pushing through, whether that's in dance or in business or relationships. It all transfers, right? So just taking that into consideration, that this class is for you to start to notice your needs, your wants, your desires inside of your body in the way that it wants to maybe play with the music. Another aspect of our class that I want you to think about or set an intention around is different songs can bring up different meanings or essence or feelings, and that is totally beautiful to connect to and use that as a way to kind of carve out the actions or movements that we're going to take. So later on in class, we'll have like a shaking movement or a tension movement, and you want to think about connecting a time in your life where you felt maybe so angry that you're like clenching your fists, or you want to think about an emotion maybe that the song is reflecting. Just try to mirror those things and let the movement and the music kind of guide you and lead you down the river and the path, as well as me, your instructor for today. I think that is about it on the beginning. So making sure that you've either written down your intention for this hour, or you have put it in your little head, because we'll circle back to it at the end of the class. Anyone have any questions before we start? I know we have Amanda coming on camera shortly, so happy to see you, Amanda. And yeah, I think we're ready to get going. So I'm going to press play on the music. Give me a thumbs up when you hear it. Thank you. Amazing. Okay. As long as the volume is good for you, we're going to start finding our feet on the floor, noticing your feet, bringing awareness to the ground. Maybe starting to slow your breath. If you want to close your eyes and connect inside. We're not doing anything big. Just bringing our internal awareness to the feeling and the sensation. Noticing your pinky toe on your left foot, your ring toe on your left foot, your third one, your fourth, and your big toe. Just noticing the pressure as you push them into the floor. And if you can lift them, or you can't, just imagine lifting each toe individually on your left foot right now. And notice as you press it down, even if that was imaginary, growing just a little bit of roots, like the cute little plants that grow roots outside into the earth. And just kind of create a little bit of a suction to the floor with that left foot of the toes. And then taking it into the ball of your foot, of your left foot, starting to notice maybe you bend your knee to kind of put the pressure over the outside edge in the center or the inside edge. Yeah, as you press down through the floor, the ball of your foot start to grow a little bit roots through that left ball of your foot. Notice your breath. relaxing your body and giving it a chance. If you want to sit down, you can also sit on a chair doing this. You don't have to do it standing, just connecting your feet to the floor. Finding your heel of your left foot and noticing what it feels like at the back, towards the arch, towards the back of the heel. Kind of roll the edge around that left heel to the outside, to the middle, the inside, noticing you can still keep your toes and your ball of your foot on the floor, but how does it feel as you just bring your presence and attention to that area? Wonderful. When you feel complete with that left leg or foot, we're going to move over to the right. Again, starting with our little toes, wiggling them, moving them just on the right foot, that pinky toe, the ring toe, lifting it up and putting it down, the third one, the fourth one, and the big toe last. And if you can't lift them individually, just imagine with your mind's eye that you're lifting the pinky and setting it down, the ring and setting it down, the third toe, fourth, and the big toe. And just let those roots grow into the floor, softening the knees, letting the body relax and feel fully present. Putting pressure in the ball of the right foot over the arch. The ball goes over to the side and the right side of the foot, bringing it to the center, over to the left side of the ball, and just growing cute little tiny roots into the floor, noticing what that feels like. Inhale and exhale, letting your breathing continue in a natural pace and moving into the back of the heel, softening the knee to move around that edge of the right heel on the outside, in the center, to the left. Just using what comes up naturally. What is your body asking for today? Tuning in, bringing your attention to those feet. They do so much for us, whether you dance or not. They carry you through every moment in life, thanklessly often. As we are coming to this completion of the feet, just notice the energy. Notice if there's warmth or coolness, tingling. Notice if your knees are wanting to bend or move or sway your hips. Just transferring your weight right and left now over the feet. Gently rocking your weight side to side, forward and back. Circling forward, reversing it, just noticing the weight. And as you're taking your tailbone back over your heels or over the side and the front, allow your breath to come down deeper into your belly, into your womb, into your hips, into your pelvic floor. And connect that breath in from the bottom of your body all the way up. And exhaling it out your mouth. We're going to do that again, an intentional breath that we bring in all the way down through the center towards our hip line, and then circle it out through the mouth. Inhale, letting it sink. Circle it out. Good, and again, inhale, bringing the breath through the throat, down the chest, middle of the heart, through the ribs, into the belly, past the ovaries, down to the pubic bone, circling it up all the way. One more time on this type of breath. Just taking an awareness and become an observer and watch how your breath wants to travel or doesn't want to travel. Where does it find resistance or get stuck? It's okay if you don't make it to that depth. And releasing it out of your mouth. Starting to walk around the room or in place. And noticing your feet on the floor as you start to connect in movement. Allowing your breath to be comfortable, natural. How does it feel walking with your feet now in this more grounded and rooted state where you have energy coming down the floor? Take a moment and pause and walk backwards. Notice what it feels like to go backwards in space. Are you comfortable moving backwards? Do you feel resistant? Just notice if there's any sensation or fear. That's okay. It's allowed. You can go forward. Maybe you want to turn on your heels. Maybe you want to move faster in your walking. Maybe you want to slowly walk. Maybe you want to go side to side. And as you're continuing to notice your feet on the floor, you can slow your pace down. And we don't have to walk around the room as much. We're going to start to connect to our hips and taking some swing right and left with the hips, bringing a circle of the hips forward and backward, noticing the crease in the leg, the hip socket, the pelvic bowl, letting it tilt, swinging it up, swinging it back, rocking. There's a little bit of an arch here in the spine as I'm going forward and backward, just releasing, letting that soften. You can go side to side, right and left. Good. And now we're going to start to make a little bit of a spiral. So we're going to take the circle in an infinity symbol right around the corner, back around the corner, bringing it forward, trying this out like a figure 8. If that doesn't feel comfortable, you don't have to do it. You can just stick to side, just noticing what your body's calling for, but we're bringing our attention to the pelvic bowl. Maybe it wants to push back and just stay in a little half moon, right and left. Making the spiral of the hips as we're doing a circle or any figure that you're feeling called to. Think about the energy going down in the floor and rising up to the hips, and down in the floor and rising up to the hips, and starting to spiral the energy upward and downward.
Expected, but hardly. I'm always offended, so codependent. 11 a.m. working away, but I'm still in my head. I'm so out of place. What
if you want to add walking in, you can.
Be so unwanted if I
as you're moving around. And as we start to come to the closure of the hip circles. Send a little gratitude
on my little
to our
island.
pelvic
There's no one
region,
to
our area
please.
that holds
No one can
so much
hurt
of our
me, and
body's
nobody
trauma,
will
so
leave.
much of our
I
body's
won't
weight.
be a burden, can't be insecure, and there's no one that I have to be. I
Good.
sure won't be crying on my little island.
And if
Evergreen
you're feeling
trees,
ready to, we can start
temperatures
to take
always say
notice to our
73.
hands,
Alone
bringing
and I'm
awareness to our
happy,
fingers. Start to
never
move them,
offended.
just like we were
So
kind of doing with our
independent.
feet
If
earlier. Starting
I
to shake the
could
wrists, the
leave,
hands,
I
letting it
know
out. However feels good to you. Maybe
it's
it's sharp,
just
maybe it's just
the
gentle.
place I
Removing the fingers, the
go
wrists, the palms.
on my little
And then let
island.
that
There's no
energy come up
one
to
to
the
please.
forearm and the
No
elbows,
one can
shaking those
hurt
elbows
me,
out a
and
little bit,
nobody leaves.
shaking
I
the
won't be a
arm, letting it
burden,
feel
can't be
free.
insecure, and there's no one that I have to
Noticing
be.
your breath, noticing what's
I
your body
sure won't
calling
be
for. Does it want
crying
to slow
on
it
my
down
little
as it's shaking?
island.
Speed it up. You want to bring it higher. Mine wants to shake my hands up at the sky and then let it all drop down to my chest. So I'm bringing my shoulders in, shaking my shoulders, little
7 p.m.
shimmies. You can go
Look in
forward
my
and
lock
back. You
screen,
can go
there's
up and
nothing
down.
happened. Wonder what it's like to stay for a while on
Swinging your
my
arms
little
forward and
island.
back. Rocking over the top.
I tried for you.
Our next thing we're going to do with this is bringing in our breath again, but this time we're going to connect our sound or an H, and we also will have the option of connecting the S sound or a S. It's your choice, but you're going to bring in a breath and you're going to bring your arms up and then just push out with your hands and make an ah or a movement of your choice. You can leave your hands down if you just want to inhale and exhale, but connecting it. Inhale again. Feel what your body is calling in the stretching moment. And again, inhale. Two more left. Now I'm feeling the need to bend my knees and grab the energy deeper. Last one. And if you're not doing it, that's okay too. Taking a moment to yourself, turning your eyes inward, closing them if it feels good, connecting your hand to your heart, one to your belly, just noticing the beat, noticing the rush of the blood, noticing the relaxed feeling or the tension, becoming an observer. taking a moment and using your imagination or your mind's eye to visualize your younger self, your childhood self, your little girl who came to this earth knowing how to dance because she hears music and it's the heartbeat of the universe. Just watch that little person moving around. Notice the freedom or the lack of freedom that they carry in their body. What do they move like? And if you can't imagine that, just feel into what it would feel like to be free once again, to do exactly what your instincts in your body want when it hears something lighting up the life force inside of you. And being so gentle with yourself. Noticing your breath. Starting to sway right and left if you haven't already as you're holding this younger version. If there's something that little girl needs from you today, ask. If there is something you can do for them, something that'll bring them joy or love or connection. Maybe they want to be given permission to move freely. You and your adult self can do that for them. Right now, it's just you and them, you and your younger self. They can wear whatever they want. Maybe they want to hold your hand and run. Maybe they want to skip around and do cartwheels with you. Have this whole song to create that journey together while gently rocking your physical body. Take all the attention and focus on you for this one moment in the day. If you want, you can move your body however you feel, whenever you're called to stretch out, lengthen, or drop and sit on the floor. Maybe you want to give yourself a hug. Sending her all the love, all the gratitude, thanking your inner child for the lessons that you got to learn today from them, watching them, connecting with them. If it feels good, tell them something that you wish you had heard when you were that age. And then being gentle as you come back to the present, aware of your room maybe, starting to notice your body back here in this space and time, taking it slowly. Imagining you're in a field with a lot of wild flowers and tall grasses all around you. Maybe you want to twirl or spin, but thinking of gentle movements, picking the flowers, feeling the herbs, just taking that gentle and delicate action, fluidly moving through space as you connect to this song. Making delicate, light, flowy, airy, watery, whatever feels good. Finishing up as we come to the end of this one. And starting to slow down. Taking notice of your breath. Bringing your attention back to your feet. And now if you'd like to sit, kneel, stand, whatever feels good to you. We're just starting to bring our presence lower down. This is the second to last thing in our movement. You don't have to go to the floor right away. You can take time. But starting to bring your attention and your visual inner eye to the moon out in the galaxy and the stars, and how it impacts you as a human, a body of water that we carry inside of ourselves. Just imagine laying down in that grassy field and looking up at the night sky, seeing whether it's a big circle or a crescent or the outline of the moon, almost invisible but barely there that you can see it. Just noticing your body, its connection to the moon. As you listen,
It's the evening light shining through the curtains, the time before the night when everything is golden. You're sitting on the chair, wrapped inside a bedsheet,
Noticing your
playing
breath.
with your hair, watching people on the high street. If I wished myself a superpower, I would make this moment last for hours. If I had my will, time would just stand still, wait for me until I find some magic film to take a photograph and live inside. The sun is going down, your skin is like a painting. The light is perfect now, I can feel it changing. Kids are probably soon. Don't get me wrong, I'm ready. I know what to do when we're no longer two, when us means more than me and you. Oh, if I wished myself a superpower, I would make this moment last for hours. If I had my will, time would just stand still, wait for me until I find some magic film to take a photograph, live inside. I need some way to prove that this was real. A memory is not enough. I'm scared that I'll forget the way it feels to be young and in love. Let me stay right here just a moment longer. The picture is so clear. Please let this last forever.
And if you're laying on the ground, you can stay laying down. You don't need to move. If you're seated, you might want to lay down, or if you're standing, just do what's right for you. We're going to take this next song to do a little body scan as we start to close our container and class together. Just like we started with our feet, noticing you can squeeze your toes or point them and relax them. You can curl the toes and release and bring a little tension to the calf muscle, engaging it and relaxing the muscles, tightening the calves and gently letting them go. Same with the knees, squeezing them down to the earth, engaging and letting it release. the top of the quads or the hamstrings or the sides of the thigh, whatever feels like it wants a little massage, a little engagement. Squeezing the buttocks, your rear and your derriere. Squeeze those muscles in the back and let it go. One more time in that area. Noticing my head wants to turn right and left while I'm engaging the muscles, and release. Finding your lower abdominals above your hips. Maybe you want to think of squeezing it inward and expanding it outward, or you want to bring it down towards the floor and balloon it up. There's lots of ways to give a little massage. Into the ribs, the middle of the back, pressing it down or engaging it, pulling it in, whatever is good for you today, and releasing it out. Maybe it wants a little wiggle, a little shake. One more time in the ribs. Chest, the shoulders. Maybe they want to be squeezed back and arching. That's fine. Release. Maybe they want to curve forward. Engaging the arms or the hands or the wrists, just however you feel your body is calling for it. And the neck and the head, just be gentle. Maybe it wants to turn right and left. Maybe it wants to press down and lengthen. Maybe you want to close your throat within your vocal cords, squeezing or gently releasing. Maybe you want to swallow 3 times. Noticing any part of your body that wants a little more attention or love. Encircling my ankles, they want to be moved a little bit more. Maybe you want to bend your knees or shake them over your head. If you want to bend your knees and put your feet on the floor, you can move your hips, rocking them side to side, or windshield wiper over your knees. Being gentle with these last movements. And when you feel ready, find stillness, anchoring into the floor. Not needing to do anything else. For these last few minutes in our class, letting your body and your thoughts drift like on the river. You have one more minute of stillness, being gentle, staying in this place of connection, of care and belonging, of attunement, of inner peace, tranquility, of noticing. And as you feel ready or not ready, that's okay too. You can roll on one side or the other,
Thank you for your blessings.
being
Thank
gentle
you
to bring yourself
for your
back,
blessings. Your guidance is wise indeed.
starting to flutter your eyes open
Thank
or
you for
moving
your
your fingers a little
blessings.
bit,
Thank you for your blessings.
sending gratitude to
Your
your body
lessons
and your
live on
mind, your heart.
in me.
As you finish up this time together, if there's anything that you want to write down and journal, recall that intention that you set at the beginning. What did you notice came alive or clarified through these actions that we took together? Maybe you want to notice or observe the spaciousness that exists in your body after going through these movements. Maybe you didn't notice anything, but you feel good. Maybe you feel a little groggy or a little relaxed, like you just had a good full body massage. Whatever you're feeling, I'd love to see it in the chat. If you want to share anything, just want to say I honor you. I'm so grateful for you being here today, participating with us in this class, and sharing your time together. I loved it. I loved getting to be a part of your day. Just sending you so much love. And you can find me at divineembodiment.com. And I hope you have a beautiful rest of your evening. I'm going to stop this recording for now. And those of you that are with me live, we can pop on camera and talk if you'd like. Let me find